Hey gang, TiyGangAce dropped 6 a.m. man, and I'm ready to tune in with it for surely. Shout out to that boy TiyGangAce all the way. I really do love his music. I feel like his versatility, just his overall melodic flow, the sound that he comes with, you know what I'm saying? Just the way he delivers his music, I think it's authentic and very unique. And he's definitely putting on for Gary, Indiana, all the way. I just love his creativeness as an artist too. He's definitely not just a rapper. He definitely falls under that artist category. Just being all around in the music. Coming with different topics, being able to become vulnerable on tracks. And still at the same time he can create that drill too. So yeah, man. Shout out to TiyGangAce. But we finna get in with the 6 a.m. I do hope y'all enjoy it, gang. 30 likes on the video, and yeah, man. Let's get it. Shout out to J Soul, man.
I've been up all night, and it's 6 a.m. and I'm in my head. When they call my phone and text my line, just leave shit all on red. Cause why they all gon' leave? And I feel that I ain't deserved it. Since I'm on this earth I see that I still ain't found my purpose. Ain't smiling well, I'm taking drugs. I admit that I need some help. As I right need someone, so my thoughts it help me cope as well. Lost my dad and I lost myself. Need to take care of myself. Who love me, they just want my wealth. At a point, that's how I felt.
And bro said he lost his pops and he lost himself. That's a true feeling, Like I said, here's another quality coming from TiyGangAce within the music, that vulnerability stage that he's setting out right now. Really releasing just the raw emotion, situations that he's been through, things that he had to face growing up, things like that, and I tell you all the time, losing people that you love, family, friends, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's close to you, anybody that's close to you, anybody that just, you have a connection with that's beyond measure. When they leave, bro, it's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? Like, you just see life differently. Some people take it and, they build off of it in a negative manner. You know what I'm saying? And then you have others that, will get through it day by day. They get through it. You know what I'm saying? And they try to do something to, remain positive. You know what I'm saying? To keep carrying on. It's a lot of different phases that you go through when losing someone. So I like that Ty is definitely bringing that to the music. Opening up that part of his life and putting it into a song. And I do also like how he said, him actually making music, going in the studio, making these songs. You know what I'm saying? That's another way and another thing that helps him cope, outside of, drugs and things like that. But, him just being able to talk to the mic is a coping mechanism as well, So I think that's dope. That means we could probably get a lot of, vulnerable music coming from Ty. And I think that's dope because that's the category that I really love for him to talk about. Like when he just really show that raw emotion on his music, Ty fire.
My thoughts, it helped me cope as well. Lost my dad and I lost myself. Need to take care of my health. Who love me, they just want my wealth. At a point, that's how I felt. Some people say that I'm changed, or else they never knew who I was. They must forgot I'm dangerous. Same young nigga hop out for your ass with slugs. Walk up tryna leave some brains. Tryna catch one love outside our dress. Get him and well, he came with DOA. They ain't even had to pull the plug. Better ass nigga know how we get with crowd niggas. Out the picture like it never exists. When we spent last week, I admit that I missed. He was falling on the ground, I was thinking he hit. We hit him up, we gotta call him the quiz. But shit, for that bread and that paper they split. Drop a dub on his dome, they won't carry you with. Catch one late night, leave him dead in the ditch. I've been up all night, and it's 6 a.m. and I'm in my head. When they call my phone and text my line, just leave shit all on red. Cause why they all gon' leave? And I feel that I ain't deserved it. Since I'm on this earth I see that I still ain't found my purpose. Ain't smiling well, I'm taking drugs. I admit that I need some help. As I right need someone, so my thoughts it help me cope as well. Lost my dad and I lost myself. Need to take care of my health. Who love me, they just want my wealth. At a point, that's how I felt.
Who love me, they just want my wealth. At a point, that's just how I felt. And that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up because, I feel like that's another quality, that be fucked up about, being an artist or a rapper, anything, any quality of just having a lot of money. you know, because it's like you never know who really genuinely fuck with you, or they only there because of your pockets, you know what I'm saying? They only there to try to get a benefit for themselves, you know. And in this type of generation that we living in, man, you really gotta lock in, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta understand who you kicking it with. You gotta understand who you bringing around you, you know, especially if you on a certain path and a certain career, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that'd be fucked up, bro. I definitely feel where he coming from on that, you know. And it's crazy that people really do just be using people for money at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like a survival type tactic, you know. What can I get out of this person? How can you benefit me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they thinking in their head whole time. You thinking this some real genuine shit probably, you know. Man, be like that, bro. Like, snakes, man, snakes.
My thoughts, it helped me cope as well. Lost my dad and I lost myself. Need to take care of my health. Who love me, they just want my wealth. At a point, that's how I felt. All I'm on, let me out here lonely. Damn, Pops, you don't know what you did to me. I'll be alright, what they told me. That's only if you were still here with me. Might fuck around, ice my rollie. Still shine, even though a nigga feeling weak. 2015, lost my brody. Damn, Tink, we miss your energy.
Damn.
Up all night.
Lost Pops, lost Tink. Damn. He said, they told me it'll be alright, but that's only if you was here with me. This hit different, low key. I'm not gonna lie, gang. He talking totally different. You know, I could see the pain in his face on this one for sure. And Jay Soul, you doing this video to a T. I love the imagery of, you know, like his dad reaching his hand out to, you know, from the photo. I thought that was super dope. But, man, damn, like, you know, this is another reason why I love music, you know, because it allows you to relate. You know, when artists go ahead and make music that you can actually relate to, you know what I'm saying? Not per se every single situation, you know what I'm saying, exactly the same, but something that you can actually feel and connect with. You know, I feel like that's the dopest part about music. Ty is hitting so hard on this one. I'm not gonna hold him. He hitting so hard, bro. It's low-key giving me chills in this bitch. Like, damn. You know, to actually, you know, be able to understand his pain, you know, from his point of view is crazy, bro. It's crazy. And it's just like how Scrooly G released his song, and he just, you know, released that vulnerability to a T on his, you know. Like, I love when they really lock into this to where you can really connect with the music, you know. Man, the raw emotion that Ty is putting into this song is crazy right here, bro. Like, I could literally see the pain on bro face. No bullshit. No bullshit. Still shine even though a nigga feeling weak. 2015 lost my brody. Damn, Tink, we miss your energy. I've been up all night, and it's 6 a.m. and I'm in my head. When they call my phone and text my line, just leave shit all on red. Cause why they all gon' leave? And I feel that I ain't deserve this. As I roam this earth, I see that I still ain't found my purpose. Ain't smiling well, I'm taking drugs. I admit that I need some help. As I write, need some more, so my thoughts, it helped me cope as well. Lost my dad and I lost myself. Need to take care of my health. Who love me, they just want my wealth. At a point, that's how I felt.
You'll never be forgotten. You who I do this shit for, you know? You who I do this shit for. You believed in me when I did, my nigga. You know? This song, all this shit just dedicated to you, man. My twin, my five. For real, for real.
Damn. That just hit different. I'm telling y'all, this song gave me chills, bro. This song gave me true chills, man. Just, Ty, I wish him the best, for one. You know, being able to relate to the same situation, that's what's giving me chills. Like, damn. But I love the fact that, you know he does have a purpose. As I heard in the song, he said he trying to figure out what his purpose is. He feel like, you know what I'm saying, he don't know what it is. But, you know, to hear that affirmation at the end where he say, this who I do it for, and he talking about his dad, you know, he has a purpose to keep this going. You know, he has a reason to keep grinding, a reason to keep, you know, succeeding, and a reason to keep progressing. You know what I mean? And I just wish Ty the best, because shit, bro. man, that hit different. I just love how raw he really became on here. Like, he really put all of his emotions into a song, you know. And, you know, I pray that, you know, he's able to, you know, just find some type of positivity within this shit. As y'all heard in the song too, he said he been taking drugs. He don't even smile no more. Like, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no type of happiness, and he know he need help. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope and pray that one day he is able to find that, you know, and really just become, you know, the best of his own version. You know what I mean? Ty has a lot of potential. I really see him going far within this music, just based off, you know, the true raw emotion within it. I feel like anything that's real is gonna be, you know, better than any of the other shit that we hear. You know what I'm saying? Like radio music and shit like that. That real music is always gonna have a connection. It's always gonna build a foundation, you know. So shout out to TiyGangAce, man. You put the raw emotion into this one. I very much enjoyed it. You know, just that melodic sound, the vocals on this top. Shout out to that boy J Soul for this dope video. Done very well, shot very well. Keep going, bro, for sure. You know, but gang, y'all let me know how y'all felt about it in the comments, man. 30 likes on the video, and I will catch y'all on the next one.